once you have mastered the open shapes, which is A, B and E, they're called open because we play some of the strings on the guitar open. That's the full length of the guitar neck. That's open like that. If we play a chord like this, any of these chords are called open chords. I'm going to show you now some what we call rock chords. They're rock chords because we find them in rock music, and they're made up of the first note and the fifth note of the scale. So this is an A rock chord. It's only two strings we're playing together, but it sounds like this. It has quite a crunchy sound. It's a very kind of bare chord because there's only two notes. So we're playing the fifth string open, the A string, and the D string with our first finger on the second fret. So we're going to alternate between an A rock chord and an A6 rock chord, which we just use our third finger here, and an A7 rock chord, which is our fourth finger here. Now these are all written down for you on paper so you can have a look at that. And we're going to play a progression like this. Stay with me here. So using our strumming hand, I've got a little pick here. We're going to be strumming these two strings, all down strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I'm dividing those up into what we call quavers. So we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You could play it down, up, down, up, down, up, but we're not going to. We're just going to play all down strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And what I'm going to do with my fingering hand, so if you're a right-handed player, you'll be using your left hand. If you're a left-handed player, you'll be using your right hand to finger the strings. We're going to do this, so swapping between our open A rock chord, the 6th and the 7th, and play this progression like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now we're going to do that same motion with our fingers, but we're going to move it down to the D string. So have the fourth string, which is the D string, this one here, open, find that string, and our first finger on the third string on the second fret. So we're doing effectively the same thing, but on the D string. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now for the E chord, we're going to come all the way up, first finger on the fifth string on the second fret, and play the open E string like that. And we're going to do the same progression: 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So you might like to pause the video and practice those three shapes, which are all the same kind of shape, just played on a different string. I'm going to play through for you and with you the 12-bar blues progression using those shapes and changes. So it will be 4 bars playing the A shape, 2 bars playing the D shape, back to A for 2 bars, 1 bar of E, of course you're following on your music, 1 bar of D, 1 bar of A, back to E for 1 bar, and then around we go again. This is what it sounds like: 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now you may hear in some blues music, in most blues music and jazz music, a swing feel or a shuffle. And now that's where, of course, we are cutting the notes in half, but unevenly. So we might cut it like it was not really in half then. Cut a quarter and 3/4. So we get this sound, and I'm going to play a shuffle feel for you. Quite a heavy shuffle, so you can hear what it sounds like, and you might think it sounds a little bit cooler. So guys like Albert King, B.B. King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, they were playing these kind of shuffle feels, which is very symbolic of blues music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice with this strumming hand, my right hand, I'm having to mute the notes in between, the strings in between, so they don't ring, so I can get that shuffle feel. And it's a little bit tricky, but try it with me now. So I'll slow it right down. It goes like this. And I'm using my palm to mute the strings, to stop them from ringing. If we didn't, it would sound, which is okay too, but this one I'm muting, so slamming the string in between just lightly. Okay, why don't you pause the video and have a go at that.